Hey friends, and welcome. Today we are going to be talking about small tips and things that you can do to get out of a funk. I don't know about you, but some days I just wake up and I'm not feeling like myself. I'm either feeling a little down or a little blah, and there's really no reason that I can pinpoint for it, but I just woke up feeling that way. And obviously we don't want to go through the day like that, so I'm going to share with you a few things that I do that can kind of help turn that feeling around. And then as a side note, it's very gloomy and gross and rainy and chilly here today, so perfect topic for today. All right, so first things first, we are going to try and change our scenery. Even if it's just for 2 minutes. I understand that if you're at school or at work or whatever, that's a little bit tough. But go out, use the restroom, take a walk down the hallway, take a walk down the stairwells and back. I'm not talking about a 30-minute thing here. I'm talking about some days I just feel like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? I'm stuck in this apartment doing work all day. I need a break. And I will literally take 3 to 5 minutes, walk down the steps, down the sidewalk and back, and come back to my apartment. And just leaving that room that you're in or that situation that's overwhelming you for a few seconds can be super, super helpful. So changing your scenery, whether it's a trip to the bathroom, a walk down the sidewalk, whatever it may be, super simple, just getting up, leaving, and coming back, whether it's for 1 minute, 5 minutes, if you happen to have 15 minutes, whatever you've got to work with, sometimes just changing that can help. Now, if you work somewhere, like if you work out of your home or something like that, and you're feeling just, like you can't stand to be in that same place anymore, there's always the option too of taking a day to go work at the Starbucks or something like that. Anywhere that there's Wi-Fi, we can pretty much get work done nowadays, so it's an amazing thing. If you work on your own, you can do that kind of thing. But change your scenery, whether it's for the whole day, for 3 minutes, whatever. Just get up, take a walk, and come back. Let your mind clear for a second, and that can help get rid of the funk. All right, so that's tip 1. As usual, I've got my little list because I like to remember to say everything I want to say. Number 2 is going to be get moving, and obviously this is going to be either before work or after work or school or whatever it may be. But you can either go for a full-on exercise session, which honestly, if you're doing that consistently, those funky days are going to come around a lot less. But if you don't have time for a massive workout or whatever it may be that day, again, you can always sneak away to the bathroom, do a few high knees in there, have a little dance party, whatever you may want to do in your office or whatever. Just getting your heart rate up for whether it's, 30 seconds, 2 minutes, anything like that. Just a little burst of activity or, a few stretches, things like that can really help. I know it sounds crazy that a 2-minute bout of dancing to a song you love or jumping jacks or high knees or whatever it may be can help, but it can, I promise you. So move around a bit. Again, like before I said, just have that little walk or whatever it may be, and that can help. So get moving. And of course, in the overarching scheme of life, try and get moving a couple times a week in a more formal exercise way, of course, that you enjoy. All right, something else that's super, super simple, easier even maybe than the other ones, is to watch, read, or listen to something that inspires you. So it can be a few pages of a book that really always gets you going, a podcast or a YouTube video that you resonate with the person and they motivate you, or a song that always lifts you up, or a podcast, or just whatever it may be. Just take a few minutes. I mean, it can be a 5-minute time period where you just read a few pages, listen to a few minutes of whatever it is, watch a few minutes of whatever it is, just a little something to spark you and change your mindset around. So feed your brain that stuff that inspires you and keeps you thinking on a more positive track and, how you want to be thinking in general. All right, next thing, plan something to look forward to. So if you're just feeling like overwhelmed, or you've had like a string of days where maybe you're just like, ugh, what is going on? Why am I so down? Things like that. You just can't turn it around, even with these fabulous tips. Plan something to look forward to. It doesn't have to be big. Maybe it's a Friday dinner with your best friend. Maybe it's a weekend trip to go home and see, your family, or just whatever it may be. Plan something that you enjoy. It can be a movie night on Saturday with some popcorn or just whatever. So have something to look forward to. A lot of times we go through the week and we're busy, get things done, do things we have to do, chores, errands, whatever. And, we're so exhausted that, we just don't do anything that we really truly like or enjoy or look forward to sometimes. And we can get into a cycle of that, and eventually it catches up with us. So take time, and it's not a waste. It feeds your soul. It helps you to stay happy and inspired and creative. So take time to plan something that you enjoy doing. It doesn't even have to be with another person. You can plan a night where you stay in, have your favorite meal, do a face mask, take a bubble bath, whatever you love to do. Just plan something that you can look forward to, that you can think about when you're feeling down and get excited for. It can really, really help, I promise. So that's one other thing you can do. All right, another really easy, simple thing to give you a little boost is to knock out the easiest thing on your to-do list. I love this one. So I'll get up in the morning, and if I'm not feeling motivated or I'm feeling overwhelmed with, all the things that I have to do, I can look at that list and I'll be like, okay, that one's simple, let me get it done. And it gets the ball rolling. It gets you feeling a little bit more motivated, a little bit more accomplished, and like, okay, maybe if I can knock this one out, the rest of the things won't be that hard to do either. So look at that list, knock out the easiest, quickest thing that you can do, and get yourself on a roll. All right, here's something that I think is super, super important, and I like to do consistently, even when, I'm not feeling blah, but just having it consistently in your life can really help prevent those blah days in general. And that's having positive affirmations that you say to yourself, throughout the day or throughout the week. So this can be anything like, I'm happy because blah, blah, blah. I'm grateful because blah, blah, blah. I am loved. I am lovable. I like who I am, or I like who I'm becoming, or, I have great things and gifts and talents and abilities that make the world a better place. Literally anything. It can be something simple, something, more specific to you personally, anything positive and anything uplifting that you can repeat to yourself throughout the week a few times, or even throughout the day a few times. It may sound silly, but I promise feeding yourself those positive things can make a massive difference. So positive affirmations, pick a few that you like, repeat them to yourself throughout the week, and it makes a huge difference. So love those. All right. Another thing that's super important, and especially for me, because I can get into, feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna feel this way forever. I'm never gonna be motivated again. And it's super important to remember that that's not true. Feelings, situations, literally everything passes, everything changes, nothing is permanent. So if you're feeling blah, or you feel like you're in a situation that's, making you feel that way a bit, then always remember, situations are never permanent. Things don't stay the same. It's bound to get better. You can make it better. And yeah, it's just important to remember that nothing's permanent when you're looking at a situation that seems unappealing or makes you a little less happy than you usually would be. All right. And then this one last little thing that I think is super fun and awesome sometimes is to do something goofy. So whether it's, like I said before, having a 2-minute dance party to yourself when you're with your hairbrush, or, just making funny faces at yourself in the mirror, just things that you can do that make you laugh at yourself and realize, you know what, this isn't always so bad. I'm kind of goofy. I'm whatever. Like, this is great. I can still laugh at the weird face that I just made or the ugly Snapchat face filter that I just took and sent to my cousin or whatever. So, whether it's a funny Snapchat video of yourself, a dance, anything that gets you feeling a little bit happy and a little bit able to laugh at yourself, that's going to boost your mood. I promise. Laughing at yourself is a great medicine. So, guys, I will write a blog post outlining all of these things in general, but I'm going to go over them one last time really quickly. The things that I do to help when I'm in a funk: change your scenery. get moving, even if it's 20 seconds of jumping jacks. Watch or read or listen to something that inspires you. Plan something to look forward to. It can be simple, it can be something bigger. Knock out the simplest thing on your to-do list so you start feeling motivated and you get the ball rolling. Positive affirmations. Pick a few that you love, pick a few that really resonate with you, and say them to yourself throughout the week. Remember, no situation is permanent, and do something goofy. Again, that one takes about 20 seconds, so always a good choice. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. I hope you found something here that can help you if you're in a funk or next time you're in a funk. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate you being here. I love getting to interact with you, so leave me a comment or something below. Let me know what you'd like to hear next or what you learned or picked up from this video that you can use in your life. And yeah, I'll see you next video, which is probably gonna be a workout. Woo woo! So get excited for that. And guys, I'll see you next time. Thanks for being here. All right, guys, I'm back for 1 second just to remind you to like and subscribe and share and all those things, because it really does help me to be able to keep going and keep doing this, keep sharing workouts and health and fitness and positivity tips. So thanks again for being here. I'll see you next time.